Hello everybody and welcome back to SOMA. We have made it. We are at Phi and we are now going to finally launch the Ark.
Crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
As much as I love this dialogue, I gotta get on with finishing up the game.
What will you do when you get into the Ark?
Seriously.
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Well, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
And she'll make these comments regardless of where you are in Phi, by the way. It's not just because I'm standing right next to her. But I guess those two do have a lot to catch up on, to be fair. Over on this computer here, let's have a look at the Omega space gun.
A satellite is loaded into a shell.
Just to see how it works.
The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before ingression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
That's basically what's going to happen to the Ark once we launch it. If we look at the tunnel transport, we can see that the Ark made it. And it's waiting for us in the cargo bay, which is great news. We can see that we had the Ark team incoming. We also had ourselves. I mean, it's registering as Riley Herber since we're using her body. But yeah, we're the last people to come into Phi since the Ark team came in. So 5 people came in and only 4 went out. Very interesting. Alright, so the launch dome. That's where we need to go to launch the Ark, but we have to go pick it up first. And I think we're going to go pick it up from the loading dock, if I remember correctly. Or maybe the loading dock is where we actually load the Ark into the shell for the space gun. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, let's have a look around here. Let's do this door on the right. This is the loading platform, so that's where they would load the Ark. So if we come over to this room over here, we can take this battery, which we're going to need. And we're going to need that in order to pick up the Ark. So you take that battery from that panel and you stick it into this panel over here to power up this door. There's only one reusable battery, so we're going to have to move it around quite a bit. And there it is, it's the Ark.
Alright, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Alright, so keep in mind you will have to go back for that battery, but because the Ark is really heavy, we have to carry it with both of our hands. And we can bring it over to the loading platform. Oh no. I think I know who that is.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
Oh boy. Do we tell her? Do we want to look? I want to look. I need to know.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose?
eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Oh, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, Jesus.
God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
But don't you want to know? I mean, someone beat you to death. You were murdered, Catherine, literally. Trying to defend, you know, your life's greatest work. I think it's kind of important. I know maybe you feel it's better this way, but damn, girl, that's horrible. But I am glad that they put Catherine into the game and we have a definitive answer as to what happened to her.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Sorry, Catherine. That's a hard pill to swallow.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
I'm sure they did trust you, Catherine. It's just, you know, things got a little heated and things got out of control. We're talking about the hope of mankind here. People tend to lose their
Do you have
heads.
friends in Toronto, Simon?
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Ooh, exciting. Oh, we're actually launching the Ark. This is so exciting. I'm sorry to have to leave you down here, Catherine, but at least you're not hooked up to the WoW and suffering, and the only version of Catherine will be in the
Do you
Ark.
think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
She's got a point. She's absolutely right.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Oh, thank God. I've been so excited with all these events that have been going on that I kind of forgot that we haven't even scanned Simon yet. Like, we haven't scanned ourselves, which means that we wouldn't even be getting on the Ark. Good thing Simon remembered, and Catherine has a plan. Ooh, things are getting real exciting, guys. I guess I can see the point Catherine's colleagues had. I mean, obviously Sarah had the Ark up and running, and it was, you know, the simulation was running and the people in the Ark were running around and whatnot. But what if Pathos 2 runs out of power? What if the WoW takes the Ark? There's so many variables that I think launching it, even though it's kind of a crapshoot, would be the best idea. But it was like Peterson said, it's not like the people on the Ark know the difference, whether they're in space or whether they're here on Earth, but, whew, look at that. That is an Omega space gun. Hot damn, look at that thing. That is very impressive. Well, hopefully this thing will launch us into space. Alright, Catherine. Let's do this.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat. Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Alright.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I think it's probably like a claw machine, but a claw machine that actually works and picks things up, hopefully. So we're gonna move the crane over to the payload, if we can. So position it over the bullet. It's a bit finicky. It'll show you a series of green tiles once you've loaded it. And then go ahead and drop it into the space gun. And there you go. Easy peasy.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
That seems incredibly risky, but I have no choice but to trust you, so let's hit the big red button.
Here we go. No turning back.
I'll see you in the Ark, Catherine.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. I want you to know I appreciate it.
Even though I killed a bunch of people down here on Earth, I have literally just saved humanity, so...
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth than this.
Oh, come on, we're not gonna make it in time! Oh, Christ. Come on. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Come on.
9.
Oh, no.
7.
Oh, God.
6.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, no.
4. 3.
Come on, load!
2.
Fuck yeah, we made it!
And there it goes. Woo!
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon!
You know how this works.
How it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me
Well, now
alone.
you've gone and done it, Simon.
Catherine? Catherine?
And that's it. I'm with Catherine on this one. Simon just doesn't get it. It's the same process that was used back at Omicron. He was copied. The same consciousness doesn't copy over from body to body to body. It's not a hard concept to understand. I don't know why he doesn't get it. It's a little sad to think that he has to die alone. I think what happened with Catherine there was she got stressed out, and that fried the Omni tool, and that was similar to what we saw happen with Brandon Wan's simulation. If a simulation gets too stressed out, then it overloads and it shuts down, and that's what happened there. But, I feel as if Catherine was very patient with Simon, and she tried to tell him over and over and over again how it works, and he just chose not to listen. And like she said, she's very proud of what they did. They did a great thing, and they exist on the Ark. Another copy of Simon will exist on the Ark. It makes me wonder, though, because Catherine was already on the Ark, is there going to be another Catherine on the Ark? Like, are there going to be two copies of Catherine on the Ark? It's very interesting. Is it going to be like a past Catherine and a future or present Catherine? But I hope you guys have enjoyed this project. It's not a very long game, but it's really a lot of fun. Very linear, but they've done it in a really sort of tasteful way. It doesn't feel terribly linear. You don't really feel like you're stuck just going in one direction. There's enough to keep your attention and enough to keep you busy that you don't really pay too much attention to that. It just feels like a very natural progression through all of the areas in the game and through the story. Like I said, I really like the back and forth between Catherine and Simon, even though sometimes I find Simon to be a little bit frustrating. I liked the design of the enemies. I liked all of the backstory they created for all of these characters. I liked our mission. It feels very fulfilling to launch the Ark into space. Overall, just a really fun, short and sweet game. And we're Simon again. We've got both of our arms.
Did it work?
Wow, that must feel nice, Simon, having a human body back, having both of your arms. And because we're coming straight from where we left off, he remembers where we just were. So he also has that realization that he's living in the Ark, which I don't think some of the other people living here would have. He has that self-awareness, and oh my god, this is just amazing, isn't it? Catherine, you've really outdone yourself. Flowers and trees and water. I mean, my god, look at this. This is just beautiful. I wouldn't mind spending eternity here. I don't know about you guys, but my god, a clear sky. We're not stuck underwater. And if you want to, you can do that survey. We did the survey already, back when we first saw it on the computer when Catherine was preparing the test. A little bit out of place, obviously, to see the terminal here, but yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Aside from that, I mean, this looks phenomenal. Probably some clean, crisp, fresh air. I wonder if you can smell and taste and, you know, you have all your senses about you. I bet this place smells amazing.
Catherine?
And there she is! Catherine! Oh my god, we made it! Yes!
I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
She told you, Simon. She told you she'd get you on the Ark.
Everything's all right now.
So yes, the Ark successfully launches into space. It can be powered by the sun by what hopefully will be 1,000 upon thousands of years. And you can very eerily see the state of Earth. There's nothing left. So that's humanity floating around in space. And I'm thankful that they showed us Simon and Catherine getting on the Ark. I feel like it would have been a bit of a ripoff doing all of that work but not actually seeing what the inside of the Ark would be like, you know? And it's just gonna live among the stars and the planets. Oh, that's just a beautiful sight right there, isn't it? And it's a very just nice, peaceful way to end a game that kind of ended on a stressful note when we were left back on Earth before reawakening in the Ark. So by completing the game, you'll get an achievement when you load back on the menu, and you'll see also that the face at the beginning that was distorted is Catherine's face. And you can play through the game again if there's anything you feel that you missed or you want to go through a second time. I really enjoyed my second playthrough. There were definitely some things that I saw, things that I noticed, things that I missed the first time, and I've done a lot of research on the game by looking at Frictional's website, by looking on the Wikia, by looking at other people's videos, and I really just enjoy the whole world in general. Really enjoyable game to go through, even on a second playthrough, so I hope some of you will pick this up if it's something that interests you. It's a super easy completion. All achievements are story-based, and it takes about 10 hours to finish, I would say. And it's on every platform, so it's on Steam, it's on Xbox, and it's on PlayStation. So that's it for me, guys. I really hope you guys have enjoyed my Soma playthrough as much as I have enjoyed playing it for you all. And I hope that you will stick around and join me for my next playthrough. Until then, guys, take care, and thank you so very much.